Hello everyone, AuraTale here, and welcome to some Animal Crossing. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to be working on Raymond's house. That's right, I finally have moved Raymond's house right to its rightful position right here. And what we're going to be doing here today is we're going to be working on his yard work. We're also going to do a couple things here and there, such as fixing up the area around the house, making a little bit of a neater pathway for him, leading on over into the desert area. And there he is. Hi Raymond, how are you today? Cripes, that's the last straw. I'm getting a publicist. What's up? I want to chat. Check it out. I'm wearing the casual kimono you got me a while ago. I think about you every time I rock this outfit. Oh, I really do like Raymond. Raymond's my favorite, yes. Okay, I'm going to take this. Unfortunately, these stumps, they gotta go. So we're gonna go ahead and I said they gotta go. Don't just sit on the stumps. Pick them up. We need to fill these right on in, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate around the house. So what I will need to do here is I'm going to need to open up my phone and bring out the island designer so that way we can do some path work here. So let's go ahead, start construction. There we go. My handy dandy tools. And I think what we're going to do first off and foremost is we're going to get rid of this bit here. And we're pretty much going to get rid of the fences along the way as well. We don't need these cobblestone fences here any longer. And then we'll start working on the pathwork that leads back into the city. Okay, with all of that taken care of, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of terracotta tiles here. So we're going to start right here and we're going to make a line that goes all the way to the city itself. Make sure not to miss a spot either. Though, no, this will work. I was thinking about maybe just leaving it that way and doing alternate pattern, but I think I do want a nice smooth path leading all the way back to the bridge that will eventually be here. There will one day be one here. In due time. There we go. And we just gotta go all the way back around. Now I think what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to give a little bit of stonework here for Raymond's little front yard area. And I think actually I'm going to give him a little bit of something right here. And we're going to erase the rest of this other pathwork that doesn't no longer need to be here. I only had this here so that way I could measure and mark out where Raymond's house was supposed to be. So let's get rid of this right here. And voila. Nicely done. And in fact, actually, I tell you what, I have an idea. I think this will make it look a little bit better, a little bit more like Raymond, and we're going to use the stone path for right here, and we'll place one right here, and then we'll place one right here, and then I think what we'll do from there is we'll place in some arched tile path right here, and you know what, actually, I think I might just get rid of this right here, which actually I need to get rid of right there as well then. And then get rid of it on this side as well. And then place it right here. Let's see how that looks. Nice, nice. Let's see what happens if I go ahead and actually fulfill the rest of this over here. Yes, there we go. That is much better. Nicely done. See, it alternates a little bit so that way it gives it a little bit of separation, and there's a nice little pathway that leads up to Raymond's house now. Well, now that we got a little bit of a pathway going on, we need to figure out what kind of furniture and what other kinds of items we should be putting right here at Raymond's house. And to do that, I think I'm gonna have to borrow these garden lamps because they really don't work here, to be honest, anyway, so I'm gonna remove them from that location. And I'm gonna use those for Raymond's house. I'm going to go ahead and collect a few other items from my own house, and I'm going to use them there. In which case, these items will be placed just outside his house in the right pattern. I already have an idea of what kind of items to put out in front of Raymond's house. Also, here's my home. Doesn't it look nice and fancy? It's pretty up here. As to which items I will be giving to Raymond, I think this podium will be good to place something upon it. I'm not yet sure what items to put on to what as well for things like that. I might just put a radio right by his house. In fact, that actually sounds perfect, to have music right by each of their houses. Yes, that's excellent. I like that idea. I also do have these starts right here that I could go ahead and place out in front of his house. I'm trying to think which of these starts would go best for his house. I might actually just put these beside his house, much like how I have two little bushes outside of my house. And I think, to be honest, pink camellias would be the best choice for Raymond. And now that we have all the necessary items, let's go ahead and make our way to Raymond's. And with my handy dandy shovels, I'll go ahead and use those to place in these two starts. So we'll plant one right here, and we'll plant the other one right on over here. There we go. Pink camellia starts right there and there. Now we need to figure out where to place this podium. I think what I'm going to do with the podium is I'm gonna, oh, there's no room for that. Let's go ahead and place it like so then. And voila. Yes, exactly. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect right here where it is. Now I just need some sort of item to go there. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think I have somewhere else this could go. The other side would be perfect. So let's go ahead and actually put it over there. There we go, that's much better. And then what we'll do is once we get a radio that's best suited for Raymond, we'll go ahead and place it on there. For now, I don't exactly have that many radios or any other types of radios than a skull radio and a cute radio. I need more variation around here. Now what I'm thinking I could go ahead and do here is, let's go ahead and test this really. I'm gonna place a garden lantern here, and then a garden lantern on the other side, and we'll see how these look right here. So there's the other one. What if I put them in the corner on the fences here? So I decided to remove some fencing and then put down the garden fences right here and here, but I don't exactly really like how they're just positioned there like this, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure how to go about this. There we go, I think we got it. Just one garden lantern is all we really need, to be honest, so there we are. So what we're going to do here real quick is I'm going to actually lay down a little bit of dirt here and even behind back over where this podium is, so unfortunately I do have to remove this real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and place some dirt work here. And what we're gonna do in those dark patches is place some flowers. Now what I will do in this location is going to be one black rose in this dark patch of dirt, and in this dark patch of dirt I will have a black tulip. There we are. And right here is where the podium will be, so we'll go ahead and place that right back. There we are. Perfect, perfect. And we can still see the flowers, just like that. Now once those start to come in and they are fully grown bushes, I think it'll look pretty good. Oh, look at this. Raymond has himself a little fudgesicle. That's pretty cute. Oh. Ooh, I was looking through some recipes and look what I found here. Sauna heater. Instead of that garden lantern, I think this would be perfect for right where I have the current garden lantern. Yes, I think this is what I will make. I'm also going to select a few other things to make as well here, and then I will place those out in front of his yard. Now it is time to place the sauna heater. Ooh, there we go. That looks really nice. I like that. And then up over here, I went ahead and made a customized tiny library. So from here, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna actually place down a little bit more of the stone pathwork. I'm gonna place this right here, and then one right here for the stone pathwork, and even one right here. And then, on top of it too, we're going to go ahead and alternate with these tiles right here. And voila, now there's a little pathway. So I determined my options, and I think this is actually the best way to go about doing it. So this looks really nice right here. So there we go, we have an alternating pathway that leads up to this little library up here in the back, which is really neato. I really like this library, it's pretty cool. It's too bad there's no actual books in there. I mean, there are, but you can't really take them out to read them. Now there's one last thing that I'd like to do here before I just end it off on this little bit of work here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use a custom path here. So I'm going to place it right about here. And we're going to sprinkle it on right about here as well, and right over here as well. And since the custom design is a little bit bright, I think I'm actually going to darken the colors just a little bit so that way it doesn't stand too far out. And I might even add a little bit of depth to it too. There we go, and now that we have these stones out here, it looks like there is a little bit more to Raymond's place. The only two things that I would like to do left is actually add a flower right here and a flower right over here, but I would like it so that it's a green mum and something else to match his other eye. He has one brown eye and one green eye, but unfortunately I don't have any green mums as of yet, and I'm not exactly sure which flower to use here just yet, so I might just figure that out in due time. One other thing that we do need here is definitely some sort of stereo, so that way there's music playing outside of Raymond's house, but look at this. He's got a nice little sauna here. That's so cool. I'll warm him up whenever he comes outside and stuff. That'll be good for winter time and everything. And I think one last thing I'd like to do is just clear up the surrounding area just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and dig up these trees that are out here. They're kind of big and a little bit in the way, especially of the path here going up north. I think I'm also going to take care of this tree here. And then I'm going to take care of these leaves right here. And once those starts come in, this will look really fantastic. All right, look at that. And with that, Raymond's house is pretty much done. Just a few things that we're missing here and there, but that's okay. In due time, they will be added. But this is the outdoors to Raymond's house. Thank you all so very much for watching. Do be sure to click that like button down below if you did like this little video. And do be sure to subscribe if you did like it. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, do be sure to have fun. Next one's gonna be a wedding. Woo! Until then, take care.